Hey everyone, welcome to our video series, Canal Days, and thanks for joining us for today's episode of the Chapin School in Chicopee, along with my co-host, local historian and founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Camus. As your personal tour guide, Robert will lead you through some of the most iconic sites and their legends of historic significance throughout New England's preeminent and pivotal state of Massachusetts. Afterwards, don't forget to check out his website, holyokecanaltour.org, to access the full Canal Days video and podcast series. Also, check out his free in-person public tours he offers throughout Western Mass and the 2025 schedule for these special events. You can also book personalized private tours for groups of all sizes tailored to your interests. To discover that and much more, remember to log on to holyokecanaltour.org.
Let's go see the Chapin School on Chicopee Street in Chicopee, Massachusetts. This was started in the year 1899. The reason why is that there was a trolley line put in from Holyoke over the Willamette Bridge onto this street, went all the way up this street into Springfield. And thus the population of Willamette was growing already when the bridge was put in. When the trolley was put in, it grew a lot more. So we'll go around the four sides of this building. It's been refurbished since it left being a school and is now a residential location. We'll try to pick out as many features as possible along the way. It was an elementary school for the young children of Chicopee. Okay, and this is a functional neighborhood which have a lot of apartment blocks. The sites have a lot of wooden style homes. Okay, so, and they have a nice little garden out on the side here. So, that's one side, and what we want to do is go to the other two sides of it. And we'll cut through the parking lot to do that. Across the street from here is the Rivers Park. And there's also a monument inside Rivers Park that once was in the Chapin schoolyard, and they moved it over here when they changed it over from a school into residential. Okay, and it's a temperance fountain. It says, in honor of the soldiers and sailors who served in the War of 1914 and 1919, erected by the citizens of Willamette, the supreme sacrifice. Corporal Jeremiah Sullivan, Engineer Second Class Homer R. Beauchamp, Private Arthur W. Fleming, Private Donna Jeffrion, and most importantly, I skipped the first one on purpose, the Reverend Lieutenant William F. Davitt. He was the last officer killed during the course of that war. They all five of them lived in the Willamette part of Chicopee, and they died during the course of that war because of the wounds that they received during the war. The Davitt one is an extremely sad case, of course. He was a chaplain during the war. This is the first war that chaplains can serve right out on the battlefield. And they had to be officer trained, so he trained for very many months after. He was already a minister or a priest in the Catholic Church on the Berkshires. Okay, so that used to be in the Chapin schoolyard. And here's the Chapin School from a distance. It's a neoclassical or classical revival architectural style. You can see how large it is. It's been enlarged through the years. In 19th 2014, they enlarged it greatly as the population continued to increase through the years. And there's very nice homes around it, including a 3-decker. Okay, so we've gone along all 4 sides of it, and we know that its history was that it was a long-time school, and then for a short while business, but then it changed into residential. Okay, so thank you very much for coming along. I'll do a panoramic for you.